upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills and fertile valleys, there lived a humble farmer named Samuel. He was a man of the land, born and raised to the rhythms of the earth. His weathered hands told the story of years spent toiling under the sun, nurturing crops, and tending to his animals. Samuel's farm was a sight to behold. Fields of golden wheat swayed in the breeze, their amber heads glistening in the warm sunlight. Lush green pastures stretched as far as the eye could see, where contented cows grazed peacefully. His orchards bore fruits of every kind, apples, pears, cherries, and plums, and the fragrance of their blossoms perfumed the air. Despite his bountiful harvests and the beauty that surrounded him, Samuel was a man of few words. He had a deep connection with the land and found solace in the simplicity of his life. He rose before the sun each day and worked tirelessly from dawn till dusk, caring for his crops and animals with a devotion that was unmatched. One summer morning, as the sun painted the sky in shades of pink and gold, Samuel noticed a small bird with a broken wing perched on his windowsill. Its feathers were ruffled, and its eyes carried a look of desperation. Without hesitation, Samuel gently picked up the injured creature and brought it inside. Days turned into weeks, and as Samuel tended to the wounded bird, a bond formed between them. He named the bird Pip and fashioned a tiny nest from an old shoebox to keep Pip comfortable. Samuel's days now included feeding, comforting, and nursing the bird back to health. As the weeks passed, Pip's wing healed, but he showed no inclination to leave Samuel's side. He had grown accustomed to the farmer's presence and had come to consider the farmhouse his home. Samuel, too, had grown fond of Pip's cheerful chirps and the companionship he provided. The villagers, who had always seen Samuel as a solitary, as the seasons cycled through their eternal dance, the story of Samuel and Pip became a cherished legend in the village. Children gathered around him, wide-eyed, as he recounted the tale of the bird with the broken wing and the bond that had grown between them. Samuel's farm, once just a place of fertile fields, now carried an aura of magic, a place where kindness and compassion had flourished. With the passing years, Samuel's farm continued to thrive. The crops were abundant, the orchards produced the sweetest fruits, and the cows gave rich, creamy milk. People from neighboring villages began to visit, not just for the farm's bounty but also to hear Samuel's stories and wisdom. He was no longer just a farmer. He had become a respected elder in the community. Samuel's newfound openness extended beyond his relationship with Pip. He started offering advice to young farmers, sharing his knowledge of the land and the secrets of a successful harvest. The once solitary man became a mentor to those eager to learn the ways of the earth, passing down the wisdom that had been handed down through generations of farmers in his family. But it wasn't just farming advice that Samuel dispensed. He became a pillar of support for anyone in need. His door was always open, and his heart was even more so. He helped families in times of trouble, provided shelter for travelers caught in storms, and even nursed sick animals back to health. The village had transformed too. Samuel's acts of kindness had a ripple effect, inspiring others to be more compassionate and generous. The people of the village began to take care of each other in ways they hadn't before. They organized community events, shared resources, and celebrated their collective successes. One day, a young boy arrived at Samuel's doorstep, carrying an injured rabbit in his arms. The boy had heard the story of Pip and knew that Samuel was the one who could help.